Alright, hello everybody. I'm fucking livid right now. I have been playing Isaac for the last, like 3 hours and some change, just trying to get one fucking Tainted Keeper run where I win. Tainted Keeper is my favorite character, and I needed background footage for a mildly Isaac-related video. And so I was like, oh, I'll just play a couple runs as my favorite character. I'll do a Tainted Keeper run, win easy, then I'll do a Tainted Apollyon run, and then that'll probably be it. Somebody decided to start mowing their lawn as soon as I started setting up for this recording, so if you can hear it, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can fucking do about it. But yeah, so I decided, instead of wasting the rest of my day trying to get background footage for this video, and that instead I will turn all of it into footage for its own video, and then when I get a winning run, then that'll be the one that actually goes in the video. And watch, knowing my luck, I'll probably win the next run after I start recording. But you know. My main issue with Tainted Keeper, and when I say my main issue, I mean the reason I suck so much as him, is just because I am the greediest motherfucker in the world. I will give my life for a coin. Like there, I didn't dodge that enemy because I was like, well, you know, if I dodge them and I move too far away from them when I kill them, then I might not get the coin that they drop. So I need to stay as close to the enemies as possible to make sure that I get the coins. Like there, if I was any other character, I probably would have backed up for that shot so that I wouldn't get hit by that bullet coming out of the enemy. But as Tainted Keeper, you know, I gotta stay close. There we go. So yeah, I'm pretty bad at this character, even though he is my favorite. I think he's really good. I don't know, I think he's a perfectly balanced, powerful character. You know what I mean? Like, he is probably one of the most powerful characters in the game just by virtue of the quality of items you tend to get as him, just due to his whole shop mechanic. But, I mean, I don't have 15 cents, but I mean, I wanted to save that, whatever. You also are always, at most, 2 hits away from death. If you take 1 bit of stupid damage in a room, all it takes is 1 more bit of stupid damage, and then you lose the game. Speaking of stupid damage, holy shit. I hate it here. Let me go up here, and hopefully this will have coins in it to save me. Thank you. I usually record my audio and video together. Ooh, big. I usually record my audio and video together so that I can just pause the recording if ever I want to, but this time, since I'm recording, my laptop is such a piece of shit that I actually can't. I've bought several capture cards because originally I thought the issue was just the capture card, and every time that I've used a capture card, it has come out terrible at like 2 frames a second, and a lot of the time the audio is also not too good, and so I bought more capture cards, and I've continued to realize that apparently it's just that my laptop sucks and can't do like recording on OBS. It's just simply not built for that. And so I have to record natively within the PS4, which is why all of my Isaac footage or any gameplay footage I use or that I source from myself tends to look not too good. All of this damage, by the way, is intentional to proc Bloody Lust, in case you were wondering. And that's why I'm doing stuff like that. Polyphemus! Oh, I hate when I'm needed, bro. Listen, learn this lesson fast. You need to be comfortable with people not liking you at work. If everybody likes you at work, that is a problem. Or particularly if they think that you're a hard worker, that's a problem. Like, I guess I'm overlapping some messages here that don't need to go together. What I'm talking about is, for me personally, I tried my hardest to be as good of a worker as I could because I wanted everybody to like me. And then what has resulted from that is people have really high expectations of me now, and so whenever I mess anything up, everybody hates me. And also, you get a lot more responsibilities that do not ever come with a pay raise. I love using emoticons in my texts. Nose Goblin, I love Nose Goblin, but I think Curved Horn is better. But yeah, I love using emoticons, but sometimes if my message ends with a number, and then I put an emoticon on it, or at the end, then I feel like it can get confusing. because like if like I don't know, trying not to dox myself by saying specifically what my job is, but let's just say that I was a person was asking me what room a specific thing is in, and I said it was in room number 7. But then I put a little tilde at the end, and then so now I fear that it could be misinterpreted as they're like, were they trying to say that it's in room 7 and room 3? Or are they saying it's room 7 or room 3? Where does room 3 come into this? I mean, they did put a 3, and I feel like that's confusing. And usually I catch myself, and I'll do like a :p instead. Because I feel like especially with the :3c, I feel like that one's not used as much, and a lot of people don't. It doesn't really read as a face for everybody. Because like I still remember when it was first explained to me what :3c was, because I actually had never seen it get used until I saw a post on like Blue Sky or something explaining what it was supposed to be, that it was the same little like furry ulu face but with like a paw on the chin, and I was like, I need to start using that. That's adorable. I loved it, and now I use it all the friggin' time. Oh my god, their lawnmower is so loud. I'm actually so freaking sorry if you can hear that, which I'm sure that you can, because it is actually insane. That shit is like hydrogen powered. Hold on, my coworker just texted me and said, appreciate it. I'm gonna say NP King, crown emoji, goat emoji. God, that lawnmower is so loud. There's no world where you guys can't hear that. I can barely hear myself over it. I also just realized I do still have my headphones on for some reason, even though I'm not listening to anything. That's such a bad habit of mine. I'm used to having my headphones on 24/7 because I'm usually always listening to music or something. I already fought the Rainmaker in the overworld? I did not remember fighting the Rainmaker. But yeah, I'm used to always having my headphones on, and then sometimes I won't be playing music and I'll still just keep them on. It's nice. It's like I'm getting my head hugged all the time, you know what I mean? It's like a nice comforting pressure. Oh god, I don't know how these ghosts work. I swear. Like, I always think that I've killed them, and then... Fudge. Okay. Luna is objectively better here. I should just take Luna. I'm the #1 Venus supporter, okay? I love Venus. I know a lot of people hate it. Venus and Too Spooky, I think, are 2 of the most overhated items in all of Isaac. I need a Hanged Man card or something immediately. Because the thing is, if I walk on those spikes, I'm just gonna die. And like, yeah, I know I could technically get both of the items, but I would simply die immediately after. Isn't that type of enemy. Stop. Okay, we need to make it so that Sticky Nickels can't spawn on the Keeper. That is, I don't know why that was ever a thing that they did. Beep, boop. Anyway, yeah, so Venus and Too Spooky I think are really good, because so many enemies in Isaac are like contact based. Potato Peeler, underrated item on Tainted Keeper, because you can just use it and then pick up a health up and it immediately undoes it, and it makes it so you have a use for it. Basically, you like convert every health up into a cube of meat, and then so you get like a meat boy pretty quickly, because like every boss item is usually going to be something like a health up. Dude, if I don't get flight on this floor, I'm actually going to be so sad. Anyway, I remember so many topics that I've abandoned. Too Spooky and Venus, really, really good. Love Too Spooky and Venus, because so many enemies in this game are based on contact damage, and Too Spooky and Venus both make it so that those enemies can't do anything to you, pretty much. It like, I don't know why everybody hates them so much. People talk about Too Spooky as being like one of the worst items in the game. Personally, if I have the health to spare, or if I'm playing a character like Tainted Keeper, or like one of the characters that gets, ooh, the mind is huge. If I'm playing one of the characters that gets deals for free, like Lost, Tainted Jacob, any of those, I always take Too Spooky. Unless there's something like crazy, you know. But usually if Too Spooky's in a room and the choice is to either take nothing or take Too Spooky, I'm always taking Too Spooky. And like same with Venus pretty much. I mean, obviously usually you don't have a choice in planetarium rooms, but if it's like Venus or Jupiter or Venus or Saturn, I'm taking Venus. That might be a hot take. That might be a spicy take actually, but I do believe it wholeheartedly. I think Venus is way better than Saturn. I think Venus is leagues better than Saturn. And I don't think it's even that close. Does suplex let you jump over gaps? Oh, I also did just realize something else I can do. Hold on. We're gonna do what I call the another mat tech, because it's something that another mat does a lot. Oh, what order do I want to do this in? Okay, let's see how many coins these spawn. 0 and 0. Fantastic. We love to see it. Okay. God fucking damn it. Another 48-hour energy, by the way. Don't care about it. What else was I talking about? I remember talking about the ghosts earlier. I don't think I finished talking about those. I hate the ghost enemies. I don't understand how they work at all. I feel like they just, like, sometimes you kill them and then they show up somewhere else. I straight up don't understand them. Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do to get them to stop teleporting away whenever I kill them. Like, sometimes they teleport and I don't get to kill them. Sometimes they don't do that. And I don't know what dictates whether it'll happen or not. I just have... It's just completely random as far as I'm concerned. Oh, wait! I just thought of another way around this. Hold on. Okay. There's options here. Oh, wait, actually, is there? Would it even be possible for me to place a bomb here without dying? I think if I did this, and then if he gives me a nickel, perfect. There we go. I didn't even need to do all the fancy stuff that I thought I was going to need to do. And then we can roll this. Maw of the Void is really good. So now we can do the other tech I was going to do. The another mat tech. You guys get to see what that is. Because I should have rolled before leaving, by the way. That was obviously a misplay on my part. But whatever. Yeah, Maw, really, really good. I also should take one of the... Now 48-hour energy is actually crazy. I'm actually really glad that I got those now. Hold on. I take back everything that I was complaining about. Those are fantastic pills to be... You know, it's a good problem to have. Too many 48-hour energies. Actually, let me just go ahead and grab this. Boop. While I'm over here. Okay. So now... we come up here, take Maw, and then we leave. We quit the game. And then we go back into the game. And we should be, yep, over at the door. Is it cheating? Depends who you ask. I would say no. I would say that it is taking advantage of game knowledge. Oh god, I'm gonna hope that Maw just kills this guy. Ooh, also, there's a bunch of coins anyway. Well, we got like no money out of that, which is really, really disappointing. Especially with there being all of those gold rocks in there. Fool's Gold, I believe it's called. Oh, give me that time. The other thing is that I am playing without audio right now. Which honestly, if I was a smarter person, I would have hooked my headphones up to my controller so that I could listen to the audio of the game. But I usually play with the audio on a speaker. So, yerp. Yerp. And I was like, well, I don't want there to be like double audio. Lucky Foot, not good enough to take. I'm not going to roll, because the plan is to go to Beast. So, yeah, we're just going to leave those there. Greed? On my Tainted Keeper? More likely than you think. Oh, I lost a coin. What are you going to do? And that actually really sucks. Getting Tainted Keeper, or getting Tainted Keeper there. Getting Greed there is highly, highly unfortunate. But I did only just notice that I have 1.11 tier rate with prolly, which is really, really good. You love to see that. I think that guy just died to my aura. It didn't even look like he touched the cube of meat. It looked like he just exploded. Like, I thought I was going to take the damage, and then he did, which was cool. I'm glad. Luna. I don't know. It's a good item, but I'm not, like... Some people, react to Luna as if it was a quality 4 item. Like, they let out a whole Matman scream when they see Luna. And I just can't get behind that. I think Luna's fine. Like, it's not bad. I'm happy to see it. But, oh. Interesting. What's Curved Horn giving me? 2 damage, a flat 2 damage. It's good for sure, but Swallowed Penny could save my life. So we're gonna take it. When you're as bad at the game as I am, you take Swallowed Penny on Tainted Keeper. I mean, really anybody should, but especially if you're not good at the game. Beeper. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is literally my favorite character in the whole game. In terms of gameplay. In terms of just overall, I think Tainted Apollyon is my favorite. I don't think, I know for a fact that Tainted Apollyon is my favorite character. I think his gameplay is really fun, and I think that he's objectively the coolest sprite in the entire game. Taking into account monsters, items, everything. I think Tainted Apollyon is the coolest looking thing in the entire game. I love Tainted Apollyon so very much, and I think that, you know, talking about overhated, that was pathetic. I grabbed like nothing there. But yeah, talking about overhated, people overhate on Tainted Apollyon. So yeah, I think Abyss just got more synergies, which, awesome. We love to see it. I'm very happy. It deserved that all along. Considering that Bethany's my least favorite character in the game. Not because of gameplay, but because Tainted Apollyon gets like 4 synergies, again, pre-patch. Tainted Apollyon got like 4 synergies and had to live with that for like years. Not Tainted Bethany, regular Bethany has like a synergy with every single active item in the game. And then now that he got the new ones, everybody's talking about like, oh, now Tainted Apollyon's good. I think Tainted Apollyon was always a powerful character, even before the buffs. I think people just don't know how to play him. People don't like Tainted Apollyon because they don't understand the point of Abyss. People are like, oh, well, I'm getting no Abyss value, so this character sucks. And I think that's, people go into it with the wrong idea. You should never really be wanting to use Abyss. Abyss exists for the purpose of recycling items that are otherwise bad. You know, you get good items, you take those good items. You get bad items, and you Abyss them. And that's basically Apollyon and Tainted Apollyon's whole bits, is that you never find a useless item. Holy shit. But yeah, you'll never find a useless item with either of the Apollyons, because even if it doesn't do anything of value, you can still turn it into one of either stats or a locust, which is really, really good. Locusts are really good. Also, Tainted Apollyon, hot take, best birthright in the game. Oh my god. In terms of like raw power, Tainted Apollyon is the best birthright in the game. Like, that is insane stuff. If you don't know, what Tainted Apollyon's birthright does is it makes it so that instead of your locust going in and just like hitting stuff for a second and then coming back, they will, as long as you're holding the fire button, they will stay on whatever they're being fired at until, again, either you let go of the fire button or the thing dies. And like, that's insane. If you get that late game, or I guess not even if you get it late game, if you have it late game, that becomes crazy because of the amount of locusts that you're usually going to have. Like, it's just, you just absolutely shred anything and everything. And it's just really, really good. It's really satisfying to get. It's very fun. We love Tainted Apollyon. I've just realized I've not been looking for the tinted skull. I feel like I remember seeing it at some point. And then I just fully forgot that we were trying to go beast, and so I didn't grab it. But yeah, Tainted Apollyon, amazing character. They need to drop a figure of him. I need to make a plushie of him, actually. Like, I would love a Tainted Apollyon plushie. I think I should invest in that. For sure. Invest in making one. People have probably made their own before, but I want to make my own because I think that'd be cool. I've never really made a plushie before, so this isn't something that I have the ability to do, but I'd love to learn how to do it. And I have a bunch of leftover fabric, or yeah, a bunch of spare fabric that I keep around, just for like fixing my clothes with, because I do that. I do know relatively well how to sew. Not particularly well, but, you know. We could take red key. I mean, it seems pretty obvious where it is, so I might as well just go try to snipe it. And then push comes to shove. If I don't get it, then I don't get it, you know? But it's got to be connected to here, right? Yeah. What you got? Had this baby? We'll take it. It could get conjoined. Conjoined on tainted keeper. Not super good, but when you have homing, more tiers is always better. So, you know, also 1.49 tier rate with this build, with Polyphemus tainted keeper. Like, oh my goodness gracious, this is a good one. This is a run for the books, and I'm still going to manage to throw, by the way. Is that Judas's shadow? I guess we'll take it. I don't really like it that much. I don't know, I think I'm just too used to playing for unlocks, and so I don't really like a lot of the revive items that change your character, because when you're playing for unlocks, and like you already have all of Judas's unlocks, and you're playing as somebody else, and then you get the item that revives you but turns you into Judas, it's like, okay, well, my run's still over. I still can't do the thing I wanted to do. I never got the tinted skull. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, that sucks, because it means we also lose out on an extra shop, which, again, as Tainted Keeper, you don't love to see. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Truly nothing at this point. I mean, you can sit and whine about it, which is probably what I'm going to do, personally. But, you know, the run must go on. We'll just go straight for the boss. I hate dopals. I feel like you have to have specific items to be able to counter dopals. Like, I straight up don't know how you deal with dopals if you don't have something like either like a laser attack or backround is interesting, but I don't really want it. If you don't have something like a beam or a laser, or if you don't have homing, like I don't know how you're supposed to deal with them. And maybe that's why they're specifically late game enemies, so that I'm not taking TM Trainer, so that the odds of you having those items is higher. I should have rolled that, whatever. But I don't know, I still just don't like them. TM Trainer, I would be more inclined to take TM Trainer if I played on PC. The problem with playing on console is that, or maybe it's just on PS4, I don't know. I play on PS4, and there is a bug where if you use wavy cap, your game just crashes. Like, you can't use wavy cap on console, which in and of itself is whatever, you know. If you find wavy cap, you just can't take it. You know, not the end of the world. The problem, though, is that then with TM Trainer, if TM Trainer, or why am I bombing there? Like, that's where the door is. Oh my gosh. If your TM Trainer item that you get gives you an effect that gives you wavy cap, then your game also just crashes. And like, I know that I'm actually gonna roll this. That's much better. I know that obviously TM Trainer is just like the crashes your game item even on PC, but I don't know if it's like, I've had so many times where I've played either a TM Trainer run or the delete this challenge, and it just crashes because I happen to get a wavy cap effect. It just feels like the odds are so much higher when there's an entire item where if you roll it as your TM Trainer effect, your game just crashes. I don't know. I am simply not a fan of having to roll those dice, and so I don't. I avoid TM Trainer like the plague. Also, I just realized that the light is directly on that spike, which sucks. That room like hard counters La Luna, which is stinky. Whatever. Contract from Below popping off right now, by the way. I love Contract from Below. That is a good one. Item that I hate, by the way, that everybody else seems to love, is Dead Cat. That's another one that Matt Man talks about a lot as being like a crazy broken item, and I get it. I get it. You know, being able to have multiple lives. Hey, speaking of, that's so funny. I won't be taking it. But yeah, I sort of somewhat get it, I suppose. But I just like, for me, I think it's only good if you are good enough at the game that you are confident that you are not going to die, And so you're not using it for revives in that sense. You're using it for the purpose of rigging, like exclusively. And, you know, playing, you know, getting more deals with it, playing blood donos with it. That stinks. I know I shouldn't be taking pills as the keeper, but, you know, I'm a gambler at heart. I can't be stopped. But if you're like me and you're trash, and when you see revive items, you think of it as, oh, now I can throw, and then this can unthrow for me. Dead Cat is the worst revive item in the game, because if I can't clear a room with however much health I had going in, I don't know if I want to take that. How am I ever going to clear it with one heart? One singular red heart? Like, are you kidding me? If I go into it with some higher amount of health and, you know, maybe soul hearts or something, and then I die, how am I going to do it with one heart? Like, it's not really going to happen. Like, if I go in and I fight Delirium and I have full health and I die, basically, all Dead Cat is to me is the item that makes it so that when you lose, it just like waterboards you for a little bit. Like, it just forces you to relive your death over and over and over again. It is like literal just torture. It just makes you take a walk of shame after you lose. It's an awful, awful item. Perish. Yeah, I don't know. Not for me, man. Not for me. Again, I think if I was better at the game, I would probably like it. Dude, this is the curse of late game Tainted Keeper, by the way, is I've just been at 99 coins forever, because there's just no more stuff to spend my money on. Like, as soon as shops stop spawning, you're kind of cooked. I feel like Tainted Keeper should have, like, built-in, silver dollar. You know what I mean? Base kit silver dollar. Or maybe, like, I think it'd be cool if Tainted Keeper had a chance for a shop to spawn on every floor. Like, obviously guaranteed for the first 3 chapters that you get a shop, just like everybody else. But then, after that, there's, like, a chance on all the later floors that you get a shop. And so you might not, you know, and that's why items like silver dollar, or like bloody crown, or like, whatever the opposite of bloody crown is, I don't remember what it's called. Like holy crown or something. Those items would still have a use, but because they would make it guaranteed. But also, even if you don't get those, you're not just like completely SOL late game as Tainted Keeper. That's probably not like necessary, but you know, it would make Tainted Keeper more powerful, which I want. I love Tainted Keepers so much. Literally my favorite character. I'm gonna be a little sad if this is the run that I win, because it'd literally be, like I said, as soon as I start recording, I get the run where I win, and also, I didn't go beast, so it's like a bit of a waste. Why didn't I touch this? Boop. Oh. Whatever. I found a use for my money. Okay. We also do not have... I don't have bombs. We don't have Mega Satan access, because we went Devils, which is a bit of a shame. But what are you going to do? I forgot I had Maw of the Void. Unironically, that is like the first time that I've purposefully procced Maw of the Void since I got it. Speaking of the Void. Yeah, I think we're going to fight... I mean, obviously we're going to fight the Lamb. At least we're going to try. And then, if we can go Void, I think we will. Hey, conjoined. We'll take this, because we've got homing anyway. We will take a Guppy Head. And then we're going to try to charge our D6 and reroll all that. My brother is being very rude and loud. Just kidding. He doesn't know. Obviously, he doesn't know that I'm recording. I don't feel like looking up the spin downs of every item that I find. So I'm not going to do it. I do think Depression becomes something good, though. That one sticks out as one that I remember being good. We're going to do this room. Just this room, because Depression is coming to mind as something that I think is good. Also, maybe I should min-max by buying this ahead of time, so if it rolls into something good, yeah, I still got it for 15 cents. Oh, Finger. We'll take Eden's Blessing, why not? And I do like Finger, so we're going to take it. Watch where you point that. I think Spin Down is good Obviously, if you have a lot of hours and you just know all of the good spin downs, you know, it's going to be good. But also, if you have EID, spin down becomes instantly better. God, I have no bombs. This might be contract from below moment. Right, hello? Actually, I don't see how contract from below would impact that. Holy shit! I'm thinking of Guppy's tail that takes away your pickups. I keep placing bombs that don't exist. Everybody die. Everybody die so I can hide my shame. Yeah, we also officially like do not need money anymore on account of the fact that every item that we're going to find from here on is going to be free. I guess unless we do end up getting void. Again, since I am playing console, as I've mentioned several times, we do not have guaranteed void after Deli or the Lamb. Guaranteed void after Deli? What the fuck am I talking about? I think we've all agreed that Deli is Isaac dying. I know that there's a strange amount of discourse over Isaac lore. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry, but I mean I mean like he dies, and then I think that all of the stuff with his like dad, I think is all hallucinatory. I think that it's all like, you know, him escaping into his own imagination, because that's what his dad taught him to do. To, you know, use his imagination as a tool, yeah, use it as an escape or whatever. And so it makes sense that in his final moments he would be imagining this afterlife where he, you know, gets to reconnect with his dad and everything works out and everything's all happy in the end. But I don't know that I subscribe to the theory that all of it is just a story between Isaac and his dad. I think, again, that's Isaac coping. I think that's him trying to convince himself that that's what's happening and that he's not actually, you know, dying, and that everything that happened wasn't real. It's a sad game, man. I remember I explained the Isaac story to one of my friends, and he said something to the effect of like, so are they like trying to get an award for saddest game of all time? Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with the guy who made that game, bro? Why do you do all that? And I couldn't tell you. Hi, Rock Bottom. You know, better late than never. I guess we'll still get, you know, some value because of Bloody Gust or whatever, or not. I guess we could always just not get that. We do also, that means we have Pascal Candle locked in, which is good. What was up with that Cheb up there? Just didn't exist until it died. Alright. I don't know what's going on in this run anymore. I've sort of lost the plot. But, I'm having a good time, I think. I don't know. I don't know. How long have we been recording? 51 minutes. The run's been 42 minutes. I'm running into a wall. We're making good time. I'm obviously going to have to edit this down a good bit. You know, this is going to need to be sort of... What does the librarian call them? It's going to be like a bits and banter edit. That's what it is. I stopped watching Librarian. No shade to Librarian. Love Librarian. But as I've gotten more into Northern Lion, because I'm one of those people who got into Northern Lion because of a Librarian video. And it was actually... oh, damn, no deli. It was actually because I would always hear Mattman talk about Northern Lion, and then I saw a Northern Lion video get recommended to me. Or a video about Northern Lion, I should say. And I was like, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to see what this Northern Lion guy's been about. And so I watched it, and I remember it was actually called Northern Lion Gets to the Core of the Modern Fetish. That was the first video I ever saw with him in it, and I fell in love. I've been obsessed ever since. It is so funny. And then so I immediately became a huge Northern Lion fan. And for a while I would just watch Librarian, and then I realized, like, wait a minute, Northern Lion has a channel. I should watch the actual Northern Lion channel. I've never been a huge live stream guy, but I would watch his VODs. And I like the way that he cuts up his VODs. When he plays multiple things, he cuts them up into individual videos that are separated by, you know, what things he does, which is great. You know, sometimes I don't want to watch all of the games that he plays, but I do really want to watch the Jackbox part, or whatever. And so, yeah, I think that's great, the way that he structures it. And so yeah, I've just been obsessed with Northern Lion ever since. And I had a point that I was getting at by the end of this. There was a reason I brought up Northern Lion. Oh yeah, I stopped watching Librarian because I would watch the bits and banter, and then I would be watching the Northern Lion VODs, and I would realize like, oh, wait, I know where this bit is going. I've seen this bit. Unfortunately, I saw this on bits and banter. And then so I'd sort of like be like, well, I don't want to watch the next 15 minutes of the stream again after I've seen it already. So I would just kind of be like, I guess I'm gonna tune out on this one, and I'd go watch something else. And I didn't like that feeling, so I stopped watching Librarian, and I was like, I'll just wait until Northern Lion releases, you know, all of his videos. Nothing but love to Librarian. Very, very funny. Very, very good at editing, and probably very, very good for Northern Lion, for the community. Anyway, yeah, so we won. We got the B-roll, of course, as soon as I start recording. And that might not be a coincidence. I think that could come down to because I was actually paying attention to this run. I usually am watching something in the background because I have a fucking Gen Z attention span. But yeah, I think the fact that I wasn't doing that because I was just locked in on the video probably helped. I've been playing Isaac for 4 hours today, which is too much. Too much video game for one day. I don't like playing games for that long, which I know, you know, rookie numbers. A real gamer plays for 20 hours a day, sleeps for 2, jerks off for the other 2, and then rinse and repeat. But I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. My eyes are exhausted. I didn't sleep last night because you don't care. But if you enjoyed this, then you can like the video or whatever. If you didn't enjoy this, I can't blame you. So you can dislike the video or whatever. If you want to see more of me for some reason, I got some other videos you could go watch, and more on the way. And you can subscribe if you want to see whatever else I release. You can hit that notification bell if you want to make sure that you see whatever else I release. You can also hype the video if you're on mobile, if you want more people to be able to see it. Feel free to leave a comment to tell me what you did or did not like. And yeah, I guess that's all. Still haven't figured out the new outro yet. So I guess I will catch y'all on Le Flip.